Hello, I'm Ann Boyer, CCAI's Executive Director, and welcome back to another episode of Meet the Members. This morning we have with us Brian Korecky. Brian, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Ann.
Hey, Brian, tell us who you currently work for.
So currently I work for BCI Surface Technologies, but a lot of people know them as bulk chemicals.
Okay, and I know that you come from a long line of finishing industry experts. Your grandfather Bob was a pioneer in powder coating in North America, and of course, your dad Marty is very involved in the industry and very active. When did you know that you wanted to become involved in the industry?
Well, so as you just mentioned, my dad and my grandfather were both very involved in the industry. My dad still currently is. As you know, he's very involved with PCI, CCAI, but initially out of college, I didn't want to get in the finishing industry. Kind of wanted to pursue my dreams a little bit, went into the finance industry. Never was truly settled, kind of bounced around, job titles changed too frequently for me. But when the opportunity presented itself at PCI, I had to jump on it. It's been wonderful. It's a great local company, wonderful reputation. And again, between my dad and my grandfather, and knowing what I knew growing up, couldn't pass on the opportunity.
Great, you're like an NFL legacy family with the...
Exactly.
So, can you tell me what your job responsibilities are at BCI?
Sure. So my position itself is sales and service a manager. So what I do is I manage existing accounts, and I also look for account development within the company and also the territory.
And what is your favorite thing about your job?
Probably my favorite thing about the job is I love finding new customers and achieving and trying to accomplish whatever goals they have.
Okay, and we're working hard to attract younger people, and actually you are one of our younger members, so thank you very much for getting involved. We need more. What do you think we should be telling younger people to encourage them to consider the finishing industry for a career?
Sure. Well, for me, like I said, even just getting into the industry, it's for longevity, really. And I see that not just within my company, but I see it in the industry as a whole. There's not a lot of opportunities that pass up as far as other industries go, that you can't have this type of longevity. Again, my dad, my grandfather are perfect examples for this. So again, as far as being a legacy, jumping right into that, but even if you're brand new into this, I'd say give it a shot. The nice thing is if you like to get your hands dirty a little bit, you get to get out in the field sometimes, to get to see some different stuff. But also, I've also made some amazing friendships and relationships within my customers. So to me, that goes a long way. Every day I get to learn something different. It doesn't really feel like work because I enjoy what I do every day. So it's a lot of fun.
I had never thought about the longevity aspect before, but you're absolutely right. I've been doing this a long time, and that's actually a very important part of the industry. It allows you to grow and do whatever you want to do. So thank you for that comment. Tell us something about yourself that other people might not know.
Well, probably one thing that people don't know is I'm a big snow sports kind of guy. So if I'm not on the mountain snowboarding, I love hockey, and you could probably find me at most Philadelphia Flyers home games when their season is actually going. So
So I guess you're going to get a chance to snowboard and ski or whatever this weekend after you have this big snowfall.
I am, yeah. They're saying we're supposed to get a good foot and a half of snow, so that's better than last year. I got to at least say that. So.
Well, I'm happy that you're going to get that chance. You've decided to undertake the development of our newest chapter in Southeast Pennsylvania. What made you want to do that?
Well, what made me want to do that is, if you remember back in February at the PCI Tech Conference, I had a chance to meet with you, Bruce, Kelly, a lot of other industry professionals. And what we decided is to try to get a chapter started, if you remember. There's just some brief talk about that. But what we recognized right away is that there was a gap here in central and southeastern Pennsylvania. And there's so much history here as far as in the finishing industry. My company's headquartered here, Axel Nobel's here. I mean, there's a lot of great history here. And so what better time to do it during a pandemic, right? So we're all stuck in the house, so we might as well work together and have the opportunity to be on phone calls and video calls. And I know we're all getting tired of it, but try to make the best of a bad situation and put all of our time and energy into trying to make something come out of this. So when we do come out of the pandemic and we can finally meet face to face again, we have the ball already rolling and we can start to get something going here. So I think it's just a great way to kind of loop all the pieces together here, try to get everyone to work together. It's going to be great for education, for training, and just kind of move forward. So why not try to take advantage of, like I said, a bad situation and get going?
Well, we certainly appreciate your help and efforts in getting that going. And can you tell us about a few of the goals you have for the chapter?
Sure, absolutely. Well, like I said, the two main goals would just be basically networking education. Because, like I said, there's a lot of history here. A lot of major companies do call southeastern Pennsylvania home. So I'd like to try to bridge that gap between a lot of the other pieces that are kind of scattered all throughout the area here, throughout the region here, and just like I said, try to move forward, see if we can't just try to increase overall awareness in the industry and try to make this one of the stronger chapters within the organization.
Well, we're here to help you do that in every way we can. So hopefully 2021, we can get you really going and be in person. What do you like to do outside of work besides obviously snow sports?
Well, I love to do snow sports. If I can travel on occasion, I'd love to do that when my schedule allows it to. And I'm also a big, pretty much anything outside. So if I can get out fishing in the summertime or in the springtime, again, I did plenty of that because it was a nice pandemic year. So nothing beats social distancing besides being out in the woods or out in the lake or, doing something like that. So
I agree with that
good point.
wholeheartedly. Can you tell us a favorite place you visited that's unrelated to work?
Sure. Well, actually, it was related to kind of fishing as well. So I used to grow up going to Ontario, Canada, and there's a lake out there called Big Old Lake. My grandfather, my dad, some extended family, we used to go rent a bunch of cottages or cabins up there, and that was what we did every year. We used to go for a week or two at a time and fish and enjoy, and holds it near and dear to my heart. So I'm hoping to create some new memories down the road.
Excellent. That must be a Pennsylvania thing because my father and brother did that very same thing, fishing in Ontario every year. So, and my final question is, where would you like to go that you haven't been to yet?
One place I'd love to go. So some of my ancestors are from Prague, out there in Europe. So I'd love to try to get out there. I've only been to Europe one time, and I've only been to England or the UK area because I haven't gotten even a chance to get to like Ireland, Scotland, Wales, and things like that. But Prague would be beautiful. So one of these days, I'd like to sneak on out there.
That would be great. Make sure it's on your list sooner rather than later.
Absolutely, absolutely, Ann.
And before we end, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Well, I'd just like to say, I love being part of the chapter, or just CCI and PCI. I'd love to get the chapter, like I said, nice and strong, try to get everybody together and just move forward. So like I said, I'm excited for 2021. It's got to be better than 2020, and just go from there.
That's great. And we really appreciate you taking the time to be with us today. And happy holidays and enjoy that skiing.
Thank you very much, and you as well.
Thank you, Brian.